Hello and welcome to Plant Utopia. I wanted to do a care video on this plant because I find this plant very difficult and I have lost two of them. This is the third one I'm trying. The first time I saw one of these, it was at a nursery here in town, and it was like, they had a couple of the plants that were like 6 feet tall. And I really thought they were beautiful, and I'm glad I didn't buy them because I think they were around $99 because I probably wouldn't have cared for them properly and I would have been out of $99. So what I ended up doing, I found smaller ones online and I bought one, and it seemed to be doing okay. I took care of it. It grew some new leaves. And then all of a sudden I noticed some crinkling down here and it rotted. And I wasn't overwatering, but I did water it. Like it was sitting right over here where it is now, but it was in a little saucer, and so when I noticed it would dry, I would water it, and it seemed to be okay. It started growing new leaves like this one's doing. Well, a few weeks later I noticed that it started getting kind of wrinkly down here, and it was mushy, and the plant just progressed and died. There was nothing I could do about it because you really can't, saw it when it's all wrinkly down here. So I lost that one. I ordered another one to give it another try. This one even died faster. Same thing. Yeah, and I would actually take it and put it in the shower, but I would leave it in there. And it got the crinkly trunk, and it got soft, and it rotted and died. So I saw this one. I wasn't going to buy another one because I was like, oh, yeah, maybe I just can't grow this plant. So I saw one at a local nursery. Same green planter. See, I left the sticker. Never took the sticker off like I am bad about. So it was 25 bucks. And I brought it home. I put it out in my sunroom over the summer. Did not water it for I swear it was like 6 weeks to 2 months. It was fine. It was growing new leaves. And it didn't mind being dry, and it loved it out in the sunroom. Well, now we're in the winter, so I had it all summer, and it's November here, and I had to bring it in because it's too cold out there. And what I've been doing, it hasn't rotted. Everything looks fine. Now when I see dried leaves, I do get nervous, but it looks like it does that every once in a while. So it'll get dry leaves, but I haven't noticed any wrinkling down here yet, and I'm hoping I won't. I'm keeping it very dry, and I plan to replant it and put it into a terracotta pot maybe in the spring, because it seems to be doing okay right now. So what I do is I make sure that it is bone dry in here. I mean bone dry. And then I'll take it into the shower and I'll hold it while I hose it down or wash it down and water it. Let all the water drip out of it. Don't leave no drips, nothing. It has to be completely non-dripping. And I don't leave it sitting in the bathroom at all. I take it right out don't have it in a saucer. I got this at IKEA because this stand at IKEA doesn't seem to do well with any sort of moisture, so I have to protect it somehow. So I got this, and I just have been keeping it right here. This is a south window, and it seems to be doing okay so far. This is the longest I've had one. I'm hoping I can get it 6 feet tall like the one that I saw in the nursery, because they really look cool when they're 6 feet tall and big. But I love this plant, and this is the third time. If this one dies, I'm probably not going to try it again. But I went out on the internet and looked for all kind of tips why they rot, and I found one forum post where somebody said theirs was rotten, just like mine. And there really isn't a lot about this plant out there on the internet. So I thought, and I've been seeing these more often, and I see them in people's videos, like when they visit plant stores. Same green pot. I think they all come from the same distributor. So I just want everybody to know that this one easily rots. And it does not like water. When you water it, don't leave it sitting in the shower, which I do with my Hoyas. And then just keep an eye on it. And don't water it until it's bone dry. Now, I have this other one that is similar to this one. I think this is a Ming Aurelia. I'm not good with names, so I forget. But this is similar. I got this one for like $3 at the Lowe's a long time ago. The Lowe's, they put, sick plants out and they sell them for cheap. And this one, I think I got him for $3. He did have more stalks because I think I let him get too dry. This guy likes water. I don't have to take him out to the shower or anything. I can if I want, but the little leaves, sometimes when you get water, like I used to have it outside of my old house, and when it rained, they're kind of, what do you call that? Fragile. Let's see, what would you call that? Just fragile. And so I leave this guy inside all year round because he's easily damaged. His limbs come off really easily, but he doesn't rot like his close sibling over there, Fabian Stump. Yeah, I think this is a Ming Aurelia. I think. I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, I will put it up on the video when I edit it. But I keep this guy in the... Yeah, see, I don't even take stickers off of my terracotta. I keep him in a terracotta plant, or pot. And when I feel he's dry, I water him. And I even tried one of these Hydra spikes that I have in my yeah, I can't remember names today. Maidenhair fern. And he seemed to do great with that. So this guy doesn't mind water, and if you let him dry out too much, his little leaves, or these little dainty little leaves, will start turning yellow, and they will come off. They'll come off right at the stem. And they're easy. These guys are easy to propagate, because I propagated one in water. And I think I've been keeping him too dry because he's not he lost one of his little leaves. So this guy was propagated. I just put him in water. He rooted really well, really easily. I tried to do that with one of these. It wasn't happening. He rotted in the water and the water got all stinky, and I said, okay, I guess maybe I'm in the future, if this guy gets bigger, I might try to propagate in soil, or like people do with succulents where they put foil and they keep it above the water, but the water's down below and then the roots come out and search for the water. I may try that, but so far I'm just happy that I'm keeping this guy alive. So if anybody wants to get this plant, great plant for somebody that forgets to water. And even though I forget to water my Hoyas, this guy I watered too much. So I thought I wanted to get something out there so people will, if people are having problems with these guys, which I'm probably the only one that's had a problem, me and one other person, but just in case, I thought it would help people know how to take care of these guys. Okay, and that's all I've got.